Hey, so you have an avatar that you want to change the head on. It's quite easy in Blender, so don't worry. And if you are new to Blender, make sure you check out my previous tutorial where I explain how to navigate around and how to install Cat's Blender plugin that we gonna use to do this. So you have a new project open in Blender. Just click on import and you will need to look for your Unity project. So I gonna use VRchat to demonstrate this. In all of my packages, I have the FBX file under assets, the name of the avatar, FBX, and there it is. It might be different for other creators. This is just how I keep my packages organized. So yeah, after you have your FBX file, just import. It might take a few seconds, and yeah, there it is. First I will set the view mode to the stir thingy, and I will hide some unnecessary things so I get a better view at the face. The textures might be a bit messed up or missing, but that doesn't matter. It's gonna look good in Unity. So I gonna click on what I don't want to see and press H. Or you can go in your armature and just click on that eye thingy. It doesn't matter. So I gonna hide the bones as well and the cape. And yeah, I will hit the Y view thing so I have a direct view at her. And now just click on the face. So the mesh that the face is on, in my case, it's merged to the body and the hair. So select that and press tab to go into edit mode. Or you can click on object mode and change it to edit. But yeah, it's easier to press tab. And now just left click somewhere to deselect everything and click on this red globe thingy, so the material properties, and look for your face. So yeah, it's called head in my case. Just click on select and you can see my eyes are separate, so I'm gonna select those as well. I will press G to move it around a bit to make sure that there's nothing left underneath. And yeah, just press delete and vertices. And yeah, now we need to import a new head that we want. Just do the same steps, click on import, and yeah, I'm gonna use Sweaty's head for this. When you import a head, it might look a bit weird in Blender. I don't know why does it do that, but yeah, we're gonna fix that to see it more clearly. So you are still in material properties tab. Just select the face material, scroll down until you see settings. You might need to open it up if it's not already, and look for blend mode and set it to alpha clip. And yeah, you can see it looks normal now. So I'm gonna start by resizing the head. When you do this, make sure you have the bones selected, not the actual mesh. Because if you change the mesh and the bones remain in place, you might mess things up. So yeah, make sure you always have the bones selected to move and resize. Yes, so when I press S, you can see that it's going towards the origin point. I gonna right click and change the origin to geometry, so it's easier to work with it. So yeah, just adjust the size. You can also press this scale thing, but yeah, it's so much easier by just pressing down S and then G to move it. So if you press G and Z, you can only move it on the Z axis, so up and down, and yeah, it's so easy. And now yeah, just gonna change it a tiny bit more, a bit more down, make sure it's connected to the neck. And yeah, you might want to make it smaller, but if this is the size that you want and it's clipping through the hair, I gonna show you how to fix that. So you can either make the hair bigger or the head smaller. I gonna do the head now. So just gonna hide the bones so it's not disturbing me and select the head, go to object mode and change it to sculpt mode. Now I gonna use the grab brush, that's what I like the most, and make sure that you have the X mirroring selected. So now if you do adjustments on one side, it's gonna be symmetrized with other. So to change the size of the brush, you can just press F and move your mouse, or press the radius from here, it doesn't matter. Just push the head in a bit until it doesn't clip anymore, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Now you can go back to object mode when you are satisfied. And yeah, all that's left is to merge the bones. So go to custom model creation and make sure that as the base you have the armature with your body selected. I gonna press Alt H to unhide everything, and yeah, I will just click on the bone on my body and see which armature is it. It's the one without numbers for me. It might be different in your case. So yeah, that's the base, and then the head, the armature 001. I will uncheck remove zero weight bones because in some cases you might have some hair root bone or chest root or whatever that it's gonna delete if you use it. So yeah, I don't want the meshes merged either because I want to toggle everything separately. So we just gonna use merge all bones and just click on merge, and there it is. So I gonna move the mask up a tiny bit because yeah, you can see it doesn't match my eyes anymore. So yeah, just I'm gonna sculpt it a bit. You might not have a mask on your avatar. This is just yeah, mine. I will sculpt the hair because I don't think I can make the mask smaller. So uh, and yeah, I didn't use symmetry. Fuck. Just gonna redo everything. Okay, whatever. I gonna move the mask. You can play around with it more. This is just a quick tutorial, so let's say that that's okay. It doesn't matter. So just join the head with your body as the last step. So select the head, press down shift and select your body. Yeah, you're just gonna click on the hand, it's easier. Make sure you select the mesh, not the bones. So yeah, the face and the body, and right click, join. And now it's one mesh. And to make sure that everything is placed correctly, press start pose mode and select your head bone. In the top left corner you can see the name, so it's the head. And yeah, from the side view I just gonna rotate the head up to make sure that there's no gaps at the neck. And yeah, you can see that it all works well. You can also make sure that your shape keys work before you export it. So select your mesh again and click on this green triangle thing, and yeah, you can see that you have your shape keys here. So just click on whatever and put the value up to maximum, and yeah, you can see that it's not bugged out, so everything is working. Yeah, so make sure you click back on bases, because if you make some adjustments after, it might get linked to the shape key and you mess some things up. So yeah, we are done in Blender. So just click on export. Yeah, Cat warns you that your model is too unoptimized, but it is what it is. Click on continue to export, and you have to find your Unity project again. So I have mine here. I gonna save this new one on top of my old one. So just so I save myself some time and I don't have to redo the materials and dynamic bones. In some cases, this might mess your project up if there's some change in the bones or something. So make sure that you have your Unity project backed up, just so you don't lose your avatar or it doesn't get, I don't know, messed up. So yeah, I have it selected and export. Or you can give it a new name or whatever and export it separately. But then you will have to copy all the materials and dynamic bones, and yeah, I'm just saving myself some time. So yeah. Okay, I should have worked more on the mask. It's a bit weird, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, go back to Unity. It might take a bit to import, and yeah, you can see that the texture is a bit messed up now because it's a completely different UV map. So go to your textures folder and import the texture that you want. Oh my god, I have so many things. So I just gonna use the OG, and yeah, just drag and drop it in Unity. Importing. Yep. So now go to your materials, the face. You might have it logged if you had it uploaded, like this, for example. So click on unlock if you're using the Poyami shader. And yeah, just open your main thing if it's not open, and click on your texture and just drag and drop it here. And yeah, there it is. So my head might be too big, but whatever, you can make adjustments still in in Blender, it's never too late. So yeah, if you are satisfied, as a last step, go to FBX, click on your avatar, and yeah, this is not necessary, but whenever I do some adjustments that could be related to the bones, I do this step to avoid some bugs. So I gonna click on configure under the rig tab. Make sure you save it and scroll down, click on pause, reset, and pause, enforce T pause, and gonna check if there's a jawbone at the head. So make sure that this is empty where you have your jaw. If there's anything, just click on it and press delete. So yeah, after you're done with these, just click done, apply, and you are ready to upload it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and you can leave some suggestions for future tutorials in the comments. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. Bye bye.